Do you mind to introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay, so my name is Aline, and I work at UTS in Search, and I look after international students.
And do you mind to tell us what is InSearch? Because everyone knows about UTS. And
so InSearch, we belong to UTS, and we actually help students to achieve their goal and go to UTS. So we offer foundation and diploma program, as well as English programs. So they can start at InSearch, do English that leads directly into foundation or diploma programs. And most of the diploma programs will lead straight to the second year at UTS.
What about the English for master student?
We can do that as well. So we provide English, and students can actually package English with their master degree at UTS directly.
So that means if they don't get the direct entry English, they have to come to InSearch.
They do English, and then they don't need to resit another exam like the IELTS. Once they've completed English with us, then they can go straight into the master degree.
Okay, tell us, where are we right now?
So we are on level 7 at InSearch. That's one of the newly created level that we've put.
What is this level for?
So it's mainly for communication students or design students.
In diploma and foundation level?
Diploma, foundation.
Okay.
But anyone can come here if they want to study. So we have this area where students can come in, relax, or work together, group work. That's something we value a lot at UTS. So we really encourage students talking together. So they can come here. That's a kind of a cafe style area. That's what we like. So that they can relax, but they can work. There is a board here, plug their laptop and discuss. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So is it like every level basically like this, or are they different?
Not every level. That one is very special, but we can show you other levels if you want.
Okay. Do you think it's like a good building? Because UTS has a lot of buildings. Do you think this is?
This one is actually good because it's a more friendly environment. Because it's smaller, so we don't want to have more than 20 students per classroom. So it's actually good. Like we can see a quick one here. Let me just switch on the light. So everything is brand new because this one, has been refurbished probably 2 years ago. And as you can see, we don't put the tables in a row like that where students will just sit and listen to the teachers. That's definitely not what we want. We want them to really interact, and we want people to move around. There is this, energy in a room, and we want to prepare them for what it's like at UTS. So it's really, if they are doing diploma or even foundation, they have 1 year really to get the understanding of what it's like to be a student at UTS. So it's really practical.
So the bachelor and master course, they basically have similar teaching style?
Yeah, very similar teaching style. Flip learning. We want the students to participate rather than just listening. It's not theory based. All of our teachers, they have experts in their fields. So yeah, that's a typical classroom of what we have. This is a detail, but it actually matters. The chairs are all on wheels, so that we can create movement in the classroom. So it's not static, but as I said before, a lot of energy in one classroom. Yeah. So that's one class. So yeah, we want to cap it at 20.
Hi, Lilian.
Hello.
Say hello. So Lilian's in charge of the China offshore market. So all the Chinese students will go to Lilian.
Almost all the time. But also we allocate different partners.
Yeah, we work together very closely. We join forces. So yeah, we cap it at 20 so that more interactions. That's what we want. So it's a good way of getting to understand what it's like to study in Australia, what it's like to actually study at UTS as well. And it's easier to make friends. You can ask questions to the teachers. We organize a lot of activities as well with any students. So it's a good step in between your life in China and your life in Australia, so that you have time to really get to understand what it's going to be like.
What do you think about the difference between studying in Australia and in France?
So, in Australia, you have to be very independent learner, and that's what we will teach students here.
Not in Europe?
Not as much. It's more old-fashioned style, where same as I reckon in China, sometimes it's more like the teacher knows it all. Whereas in Australia, from a very young age, we teach children to be independent learner. You've got to organize your day. You've got to be curious and ask questions, and you shouldn't be afraid of asking questions. So from a very young age, Australian kids are used to be talking in front of many people, making presentations, have a critical thinking. And that's the kind of things we value for the future as well, and that's the kind of things that employers will look for. So we want to teach Chinese students this way of learning, so that they can do great stuff in the future.
Okay, so to be honest, which one do you prefer, the learning style in Europe or in Australia?
In Australia.
In Australia,
Yes,
seriously.
and I'm glad that my kids are born and raised here, because they'll get this sense of being independent, autonomous, and they'll develop their soft skills, and that's what we need. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, let's go.
So I'll show you something,
Sure.
which is called the Nook. Yeah. So as I said before, we really encourage students to work on their presentation. And again, Australian students usually they're used to have public speaking and things like that. So they have a lot of presentations to do. In this area, they can actually come use the computer and use the screen that is behind, so that they can rehearse their presentation. And it's a bit further away, so that no one can disturb them. And on top of that, they have an amazing view.
So do they have to book the place?
They don't really necessarily have to book. They can
Okay.
just come here if it's free. Available, I mean.
Wow,
Yes, we have a nice view.
beautiful. And what are this? Residential?
Residentials, but just in front of you here, the grey building
nice.
with some colours, it's actually
Student accommodation.
Urbanist, yeah. So we have several urbanist accommodations around. It doesn't belong to INSET, but we have some agreements with them. So if students are interested in getting a room at Urbanist, they can apply through us, and they'll have preferred prices with us.
Oh, prefer price?
Yes.
How preferred?
Discounts.
Is this the meeting room or lecture room?
No, that's a lecture room as well.
Lecture room.
So that's what I said before. It's very functional and versatile.
It's like a conference room.
Yeah, because you can just put. I'm pretty sure actually some people used it not for a classroom. You can see it, but anyway. But they can just use it as much as they want. In the
So they
way
even have a capsule coffee
No,
machine
actually,
here.
It's actually been used by staff, but this is a classroom. And that's why it's good, because you can see how good we can use the space. You can just put everything together, or in different pods if you want. The boards are all around, so yeah, you will never see students just sitting and listening, and that's it. Like really, there is a dynamic in this classroom. So that's why they put this. But yeah, we do organize exhibitions sometimes. So Ben, if you want to come at some point, you should come. We'll show you what the students have done. Here there is a printer. So we offer, I can't even remember how many copies. I think it's 250 copies per semester that they can use here. Okay. So they just need the code, and then if they need more, then they can just buy some more as well. So it's available here. If any students they have any problems, issues, either in the classroom or with the printers, we put a phone here everywhere, so that they can just ring our IT department, and someone will come and help them out. So yeah, over there, if you want to have a quick look at it, the view is pretty nice. It's a student area. So on that one, we have several in different levels. But on that one, so you can't. There is no microwaves, but on other ones we do. Not on that one. But yeah, we have hot water, cold water. They can just come here. It's an amazing area here. We've got a really nice view as well. We can see that it's all theatre. So if they want to see some musicals, that's where they can
Capital
go.
Theatre.
Yes. And,
It's close to Chinatown, isn't it?
Yes, it's so Chinatown is just 2 minutes away. That's the city, so the financial place of Sydney.
CBD.
You're basically in the heart of the city, where everything happens. So it's good.
Good.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, all right.